Hi, everyone, and welcome to Miss Clark's virtual Meet the Teacher night. So, I'm so excited to be your child's kindergarten teacher this year. And I just wanted to let you know that this video is probably going to be about 20 to 30 minutes long. So, if any time you need to pause and watch again, feel free to do so. So let's get right into a little bit about me. I always love to share a little bit about my background so that you have an idea of who I am. So I am actually from Levittown. My parents still live in Levittown. I was born and raised here. I am a dog mom. This is my little dog, Lily, and you might hear your child go home and talk about Lily. That's my dog, and she is the love of my life, and I talk about her all the time, and I even have a picture of her in the classroom, so you may hear her name. Aside from teaching, I also love to perform. Right now, I'm not really doing too much performing because of COVID, but theater is a big passion of mine. I love to sing, and I sing pretty much all day with the kids. So you will definitely hear them going home and singing different tunes in your house, which they love. So, yeah, we definitely do a lot of singing every day. Just so you know, this is my 8th year teaching kindergarten, and this little picture in the corner of the screen is actually my first school that I taught at. It was PS 89Q in Elmhurst, Queens. So I used to teach in the Department of Education for 4 years. I got tenure out there, and then I came out here to Long Island to teach at Spark. And this is my 4th year here at Spark, and I love it. I got my bachelor's degree in special ed and general education, and then I went on to get my master's at Queens College in literacy. So, kindergarten is such a special place. I've always loved to teach kindergarten because it's like that formative year where the kids really grow so much. And my goals this year are not only to teach your children the academics that they need to succeed, but also to teach them character and kindness and have fun through singing and dancing. So it's so important for us to have a really great relationship, and I want you to know that I have an open door policy. If anything, you have any concerns at all, please communicate them to me. Do not be afraid to ever reach out. I am happy and here to help you all along the way. I know maybe for many of you, this might be your first child who's in school, which can be a little nerve wracking. So I'm here to support you and your child as much as I possibly can. So just some tips that I have is to stay organized. It's helpful to keep like a homework bin of important notices in case, things get lost in the shuffle. Red folder, very important, goes home and comes back to school every single day. This is our lifeline and will keep us in tip-top communication. Also, make sure to check this every night. And over like the week, you can take stuff out and throw it away if you've seen that I've checked it, or if it's like old work or something like that. You don't have to keep everything in the folder. You can feel free to keep things at home because we don't want the folder to get too chaotic. So definitely clean the folder weekly. It's important to read to your child every night. Try to limit the device time. It's important to read aloud to your child. And in the back of the folder are also your child's high frequency words. Feel free, the envelope has to stay in the folder, but feel free to take the cards out and leave them at home. And it's very important for you to check Seesaw and our class website, which I'm going to show you in a little bit at the end of this presentation. So our curriculum, we use Fundations. Fundations is the phonics program that we use. You may hear your child talk about the writing lines. We have the sky line, the plane line, the grass line, and the worm line. These are lines that we use to help the children form their letters. In your red folder, next week I will be sending home this little it's like a cheat sheet. It tells you how your child's supposed to hold the pencil, and it also takes you through every single letter and how to form it correctly, all the way from A to Z. Also, you may hear your child talk about Echo. Echo's our little owl friend, and he helps us to learn our letters and our letter sounds. For ELA, we use Readers and Writers Workshop. And for math, we use a program called Go Math. And for science, we use a program called Science 21. All of the programs that we use are very hands-on and developmentally appropriate for the age of your child. And they're really fun. And the kids just love learning and using all of our programs here at Spark. Homework. Okay, so every week you will get a packet, and on the front of the packet will be a cover sheet that looks like this. The cover sheet will have the letter that we're learning, or the letters that we're learning, the sight words that we're learning, as well as the math concepts that we're learning. It will also tell you what your homework assignment is for the night. It will usually be 1 ELA and 1 math, so you'll have 2 worksheets a night. You will have also here listed what special we have that day. And on the bottom will be any reminders that I might need, or any important information that I need to tell you. Okay? And this is a place where you can write your child's name in case you don't want it to get lost. And this is our website address in case you ever need it. I will always put it on our homework. Okay? Yes. Okay. Snack time is usually going to be at 2:30 at the end of the day. So we'll have snack time, wash our hands, and then go home, pack up and get ready to go home. We also wash our hands before snack as well. Please, if you can, place your child's snack in their backpack in a separate bag that's labeled with their name. It can be in a Ziploc bag or a paper bag. Just make sure it's labeled with their name and make sure it says snack so that I know and they know that's their snack. Sometimes the little ones get confused which one's their snack and which one's their lunch. So it's very helpful to label that for them. Okay, lunch. Our lunchtime is at 11:17 to 12:03 every day. The children will be eating lunch inside the classroom. Right now, school lunch is free due to COVID-19. I don't know how much longer it's going to be free. I heard a rumor it's free till December, but I'm not sure. You will probably get more information to follow. So every week, you need to have your child's lunch ordered for the entire week by 9 a.m. on Monday. You can find the Google form on our Island Trees website under Families, and you click on Families and go to Lunch Menus. I also have it listed on my class website, and I'll take you through that at the end of the presentation. So we eat lunch in our classroom. The kids have a barrier around their desk, and we try to keep them 6 feet apart so there's no cross-contamination with peanut products. We do have a child who has a severe peanut. Actually, we have 2 children who have peanut allergies in our classroom, so they will be kept separate from the children. But we do ask, if possible, due to the severe peanut allergies, please, if you can, do not send your child in with any peanut products to eat for lunch. We would really appreciate it, just to keep all the kids extra safe. After the kids eat, they will wash their hands, go outside and play for recess, and they'll come back in, wash their hands again, and make sure they're nice and clean and ready for the rest of the day, for the learning for the rest of the day. Recess, very important to dress your child accordingly. The children will go outside. Even if it's a chilly day, like in the 40-degree range, the children will still go outside and play. We want them to get outside and get fresh air. So please dress them accordingly. If they need a hat or a glove or scarves or a jacket, make sure they're wearing that in the beginning of the day. Our specials. So we have some lovely special areas. On Monday, we have music with Mrs. Ramos. On Tuesday, we have art with Miss Sweeney. Wednesday and Thursday, we have gym with Coach, Miss Leonard. And on Friday, we have library with Mrs. Kennedy. Coach asks that you wear sneakers. So Wednesday and Thursday, your child should be wearing sneakers. On Friday is library. Your child should bring back their library book. We haven't started checking out library books, but we will. The library books will be quarantined so that there's no germs and contamination on them. So we ask every Friday to please have your child's book in their backpack so that they can get a new book. Birthdays. Okay, so this year is a little different. Parents are not invited in for birthdays, and we will do a little celebration, usually while having snack. So we'll sing to your child. I'll take a picture of them and send it to you, and I'll record us singing happy birthday. We have implemented a no food policy for parties. Absolutely no food is allowed in the classroom due to allergies. Some other suggestions, we are asking not to send in goodie bags with food or candy. We will not permit them in the classroom. pencils, stickers, coloring pages, or a simple, easy craft for the children to complete is a great option instead of food. So thank you for your cooperation in this manner. We also ask that you please contact me before sending it in anything for your child's birthday. Please reach out to me via Seesaw or write me a note. I just want to be able to approve what's coming in so that I'm not surprised on the day of, and then so that I'm prepared for your child's birthday. Star of the week. Okay, every week. I think we're going to begin this in October. Not sure yet, but when the kids are all in, no longer remote, when the kids are all in person, we're going to be starting the Star of the Week. Your child's going to get a yellow folder. Inside the yellow folder will be a packet for you to complete with your child and bring it back to school. When they bring it back, they will be put up on the Star of the Week bulletin board that's right behind me, and they will be the Star of the Week, and we will spend all week learning all about them and celebrating them. Your child can also bring in their favorite toy when they're the Star of the Week, and they can also bring in a special story for me to read to the class during story time. So they can bring in their favorite book, which is awesome. Ways to contact me. So a good old-fashioned way to contact me is put a note in your child's red folder. You can also email me. I have 2 email addresses, and Seesaw. Seesaw is probably the best way, but you could also always use any of the other ways. Also, if it's an emergency, like you need to get in contact with me that day, maybe your child has to go home early from school, there was an emergency at home, please call the main office and they will call my classroom. Hand washing. We have a hand washing routine. We wash our hands in the morning when the kids come in. We wash our hands before and after lunch, before and after snack, before and after special. And we also wash our hands, obviously, after the kids go to the bathroom, they wash their hands. We follow this routine. If you want to go over it at home as well, it'll be very helpful. We tell the kids to sing happy birthday or sing the ABC song while they're washing their hands to make sure it's a good 20 seconds. Our class website. This is our class website address. I'm going to be taking you through our class website at the end of this presentation, so just stay tuned for that. Many of your answers will be found on the class website, so it's always important, check the class website first. If you don't find your answer, then send me a note or then email me and I'll be happy to help you. Remote learning. So in the event that we have to switch to full remote, we want the kids to be really successful at home. So we had come up with 4 rules for virtual learning, and you can watch this YouTube video. You can type in the 4 rules of virtual learning and you will find this video. You can also type in this link. The 4 rules of this video is also listed on my class website. So if you don't want to worry about typing it in and searching it, go to my class website and it's under the tab Remote Learning. So our full 4 rules. Number 1, our first rule is to be ready. We ask that your child is on time, that they're dressed appropriately, not wearing pajamas. I know it's fun to wear pajamas, but it's important that they know this is serious. Like, we're pretending as if we're really at school, right? So we don't want kids in their pajamas. We want them to come bringing a smile and a positive attitude, and make sure that your device is charged. We also want the children, rule number 2, is to go to your study area. In your house, we're asking that you designate just a small area that's quiet. We're also asking for children to wear headphones so that they can hear instruction clearly. And we're asking for no food, no toys, no television, and absolutely, if you can, I know it's difficult, but no distractions. Rule number 3, we're asking for their microphone to be muted unless I call on them, and their camera to be on so I can see their beautiful smiling faces. We will use Google Meet for our lessons in the event that we need to go remote, and it would benefit your child to practice with them at home how to mute and unmute themselves. You can find that little microphone at the corner. When you hover over the bottom of Google Meet, there'll be a microphone that pops up. You can click on it to mute yourself and click on it again to unmute yourself. Our last rule is to just be respectful. As if we're in school, you need to raise your hand, and they can raise their hand in their little box so I can see. So I always tell them to raise their hand next to their face so I can see their hand is raised. If they put it out here, I can't really see. So that's helpful. Also, listening ears are on, and we're thinking about our learning even though we're at home. Okay, following those 4 rules, we will have such a successful remote learning experience. So please reiterate those rules at home. I will also be teaching those rules in the classroom as well. Okay, so here's our class website. I'm going to go over our class website with you. It's really super helpful. So to get to our class website, you're going to go to sites.google.com/islandtrees.net/clark/home. Here is where you can click on our COVID-19 screening form. This needs to be completed every morning before your child comes to school. This is where you can click on the weekly lunch form. So here's this health form. You have to put in information and click submit. Here is our lunch menu form. You click on Spark. School lunch order form. You click on Spark, and a Google form will appear. And this again, I said in the beginning of the presentation, it needs to be completed by Monday at 9 a.m. for the entire week. There's a price listed here, but I believe, like I said, right now it's free until I believe December, but we will keep you updated on that, okay? Let's see what else. I also have a link to ClassLink, and all of my contact information again is listed right here. That's on our homepage. Any reminders will be under the reminders tab. The remote learning tab has a lot of information, which I'm going to take you through now. First is listed our 4 rules of remote learning that I just went over. The video is listed right here. It would be helpful if you watch this with your child at home. We're also going to be watching it in school. So there's 2 videos we ask for you to watch at home. And in case you ever need help, how to set up your child's Seesaw account. Dr. Fisher sent out some digital citizenship and etiquette reminders. You can read through that with your child. And down here is how to log into our student Chromebook. So every student is going to be getting their own Chromebook, which is super exciting. They haven't come in yet, but those will be coming in soon. And furthermore, there is also instructions on how your child can log into their ClassLink account. Okay. Homework is also going to be posted on my website weekly. So the same homework sheet that I send home is going to be posted digitally on the class website. Like I said, I'm not going to go through it again. It has the sight words, the letters, and the math. It will also have the homework assignments, our special areas, some very important reminders, as well as our birthdays and the link to our class website. And last but not least, the last tab on our class website is the special area website. So in the event that we go remote, each special area teacher created their own class website. And you can just click on the icon here to visit their class website as well. And our special schedule is listed also below. So that's it for my presentation. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. So thank you so much for watching my presentation. I just wanted to say that I'm really looking forward. I know this year might be a little different, but we're still going to have a wonderful year together in kindergarten. And I'm so excited to work with your child and to work with you to make this year the best year that we can make it. As always, I'm here to help you in any way that I can. Please reach out to me. And I hope to speak to you all really soon, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. And like I said, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the presentation will be going home in your child's red folder as well. So I'll be giving a copy of that to you on Monday. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful night and take care. And if my boys and girls are watching, I hope you have a great night and I miss you, and I'll see you tomorrow or on next week. Bye, friends.